Eliud Owalo has come out to defend the government of President William Ruto, saying they will not be intimidated by protests. Owalo blamed the destruction of property on Azimio leader Raila Odinga and the political class, accusing them of being disingeuine in the fight of the reduction of the cost of living.
As tension continues to rise over the Monday protests that led to the destruction of Kenyatta and Odinga property, President William Ruto has maintained that the country will be governed by the rule of law and that his government will not allow impunity.
Kenya is a country of the rule of law, all right? And as responsible citizens and as president, I will ensure that everybody's property, it is my duty, everybody's property, everybody's business, everybody's hustle is protected and the lives of the people of Kenya are protected. It is.
Speaking in Germany, as he met Kenyans living in Germany, Ruto maintained that the government will protect its citizens.
And speaking from Berlin, the Inspector General of Police and all the police, the entire police force in Kenya have a responsibility to ensure that the property of every Kenyan, the business of every Kenyan, the life of every Kenyan is secure, protect the right of every Kenyan, the civil rights of every Kenyan.
ICTC's Eliud Owalo has come out to issue a statement blaming the opposition for the destruction of property, calling on them to take responsibility.
With the efforts of the demonstrators, led by the political class, under the tutelage and stewardship of Raila Odinga having been thwarted and failing to gain access into the CBD, they went into the environs of the city. And under the guise of exercising their democratic rights, whipped up sentiments which led to destruction of property, including but not limited to the burning of a police vehicle, GKB 856D, a Toyota Corolla belonging to the Kenyan police.
Owalo has reiterated that the government has a responsibility to protect the property of all Kenyans.
In the same vein, let me also state that the right to property and life is a fundamental and a cardinal principle of the law that the government remains alive to and will go out of its way to protect. Irrespective of whose property it is, the government will protect the property of each and every Kenyan.
The CS insisted that the protests are causing destruction of property, accusing the opposition of having selfish reasons for pushing for protests.
Witnessing. While we accept and recognize the fact that our Article 37 of the Kenyan Constitution, our 2010 constitutional dispensation, allows for demonstrations and picketing, the position of government is that such demonstrations and picketing must be exercised or undertaken within the confines of the law. And those confines of the law, or the ambit of the law, is clear that picketing and demonstrations should not lead to destruction of people's property.
On Monday, goons attacked properties belonging to Kenyatta family and Odinga family in retaliation to the protests being carried out by the Azimio coalition. Brian Amwai, Look Up TV, Nairobi.
Thank you, Brian Amwai.